to be balancing on his back legs and his tail. And I know this doesn't look very much like anything yet, and it's okay because this is just something for the paper to hold on to. You can kind of see the gist of what I'm going for here. It looks a little bit like a T-Rex right now, but someday he will grow up and be a real unicorn robot. So we have our glue, and what you want to do is saturate your strips of newspaper, oopsie, quite a lot. So they're very wet and very sticky. Today, what we're going to try to do is to give his hooves and his face a little bit more of a defined shape that they ought to have. So to do that, I have cut up an eraser and I've made lots of little cylinder shapes which are going to be the base of his hooves. Now we could do this with just normal paper, but to get the sharper edge on the rounded part of the hoof, I'd like to have some kind of a shape to work around than just the wire. You can see where lots of pieces of paper are coming together and some of them have edges that are sticking up. So I'll just get my little paper patch, super wet, and then cover up all of those joints where the paper is coming together. Alright, now I'd like to deal with his face. Because horses tend to have kind of flat faces, and this one has more like a beak. So I need to find some way to make his face more round up there. So, as you can see, our unicorn is basically finished with the paper mache. He has all of his body parts attached now, and he's basically the right proportions that we need. There's still going to be some finishing paperwork that I'm going to do on the outside to make him smoother and the right texture on the outside, but for the most part he's done. But I wanted to show you what a finished paper mache project would look like so you can see where we're going with this. So this is Leo. I brought him to show you. He is an iguana, and as you can see, he's completely finished. He has all of his body parts. He's all painted. So I'm going to explain to you what I did with him. So after you're done with the paper part and all of this is finished, you're going to get some of this. It's called gesso, and you can buy that at a craft store. And you just paint one layer of it all over your entire project, and it seals in the edges of the paper, and it makes a nice surface for the paint to stick to. And then after that, you can use your paint. I use just regular acrylic paint like this. You can use whatever color you want to, and you can paint all kinds of designs. As you can see, I put lots of dots all over my iguana and diamonds and all kinds of crazy stuff. So do whatever you want to. And then the last thing you do is you get some clear sealer like this varnish, and that just makes the paper mache very shiny, and it protects the paint from being chipped or scratched. And that's all you do.